Should I make partial payments on my debt? That's a question that many people ask when they're faced with economic hardships and they're wondering, hey, should I at least make partial payments to my debt? Hopefully, this video gives you the answer. What up? You got Mr. Smith, point five of Mr. and Mrs. Smith, and in this brief video, I want to answer a question that many people ask, which is, should I make partial payments to my debt? And it all depends. It all depends. I'll say that. Simple answer would be no, not preferably. Why? Because many times if you make a partial payment, it's not fulfilling the amount that you were supposed to pay. So on their end in the books, it's still considered a missed payment. And if it's a missed payment, then you're faced with whatever comes from missed payments. So what that means is you're hit with a late fee. You're hit with, the late payment being reported to your account. You also could possibly be hit with a foreclosure if you're dealing with a mortgage. You could be hit with, repossession, something going to collections, or at least that process starting. So partial payment on their end of the books can still show up as a missed payment altogether. So that's why you don't want to do that. What you do want to consider doing is giving them a call, letting them know, hey, these are the scenarios. Is it a way that you can offer any other payment plans? Or is it some other programs that you have that can allow me to do this? Is it a way that you can give me about a month, to pay? Is it possible that my partial payment can be counted or taken up until this date? See what you can negotiate, in other words, because if you don't set up some type of negotiation, then sometimes that system may automatically put you in the category of miss, late, and that can affect your score just by not doing that, not taking that extra step to make that happen. Now, if you're faced and your back is against the wall, and you don't have any other options on terms of negotiations, figuring out if you can not pay one company so you can have the extra money to pay three companies, then do what you got to do. Because what you got to understand is it may be one bill that if you missed it or you bought yourself some time, you not paying that bill will give you the extra cash flow to pay all three of the other ones and not miss a beat. And you didn't hurt all four companies because you was like, I'm a partial pay everybody. And now all four of them hit your report opposed to just one hitting your report. So consider that. So you got to be strategic in this. It's all about strategy in many cases, because that can be the definition or the determining factor of whether or not your score gets hurt, or if certain things go into, like I said, a repossession or or foreclosure, late payments, things of that nature. So understand that. Another strategy that we recommend is income shifting. Income shifting typically allows a person who works a job to bring in more of their cash flow, to keep more of their take-home pay, give themselves a pay raise legally of anywhere from $200 to $800 without asking their boss for that pay raise. That has been tremendous for people, because sometimes people, need just a little bit more. Sometimes just an extra 200 could go a long way. Extra 800, extra 500, extra 1,000. And that income shifting strategy can position them to make that happen. So now it's not a question of making partial payments. You got that extra cash flow that you once was leaving on the table or losing, and now you're able to pay everything on time and hopefully get caught up in the head and really change the game in terms of your personal finances. If you want access to our income shifting strategy, we got an income shifting membership below that you can get access to through one of the available links. Look for what says a membership, a financial membership. If you don't see it in the link available below, then comment and say, hey, what's that income shifting membership that you're talking about? And we'll be happy to share it with you. That way you can take advantage of it, because what that does is give you more cash flow back into your household without you doing much of what you're already doing anyway. In other words, you're doing the same thing that you're doing anyway. You're still going to be going to work as you normally would. Nothing about your lifestyle has changed, but you create more cash flow. You also will want to consider some side hustles, some side businesses, some home-based businesses, and don't shy away from something, even if it's network marketing, because it can create some additional cash flow in the income shifting method that I'm referring to, which also entails you lowering your tax liability, which also entails you making more money from the business. And if you make additional income, then that additional income can be applied to the things that you were about to partially pay. So consider all those things and incorporate it strategically into your situation in a way that best fits you. But that's all I got for this particular video. Mr. Smith, signing out. I almost dropped my phone. That's why you see me jump off in a quick catch it. Signing out. Salute. Yeah.